Reports sold a 49% stake in their crypto company to a member of the Emirati royal family.
This may be the biggest Trump corruption scandal yet. This past weekend, the Wall Street Journal reported that a company connected to the United Arab Emirates spent $500 million investing in a cryptocurrency company partially owned by Donald Trump and his family. The result? Trump and his family have $187 million more in their bank account. Simple as that.
They did so for nearly $500 million. We don't know every detail of this transaction. We do know that the Trump family received $187 million from that transaction, a payday, entangling the president's financial interests with a foreign country.
Uncovered that in the first half of this year alone, President Trump's family has raked in more than $800 million from sales of crypto assets. This on top of potentially billions more in unrealized on-paper gains.
And months later, we know that the Trump administration approved a crypto deal with the UAE that included transferring advanced U.S. technology and AI chips. Mr. Speaker, this is corruption. Plain and simple.
This is the most corrupt White House in the history of the country.
It is the prioritization of personal profit over the national security interests of our country. The country we all love so dearly. It is wrong. It is immoral. And my colleagues on the other side of the aisle say nothing.
I can assure you the president acts with only the interests of the American public in mind, putting our country first and doing what's best for our country, full stop.
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $billions, it seems like, in the last several days.
Worse, some of them defend this conduct, notwithstanding that they know it is unlawful, that it is violative of our Constitution. We have an emoluments clause, Mr. Speaker, for a reason. The Foreign Emoluments Clause was one of the few provisions to survive and be transferred from the Articles of Confederation to the Constitution in 1787. It was contemplated for precisely a scenario as this one. George Mason, one of our founding fathers, during the Constitutional Convention, he warned his fellow delegates that if we do not provide against corruption, our government will soon be at an end.
Over the course of the last year, President Trump has been engaged in just a stunning array of acts to enrich himself and his family, using government policy, the power of the White House, policy, U.S. national security secrets, in exchange for investments in Trump himself, making himself rich.
His words, they are as true today as they were when he said them 240 some odd years ago.
That the president is attempting to get the Justice Department to pay him $230 million.
Federal court where President Donald Trump is suing the IRS for allegedly leaking his tax returns, suing for $10 billion in damages.
It is shameful, the lack of courage from my Republican colleagues. It is repugnant to the constitutional order that we all have been sworn to defend, to protect, to vindicate. So the question I have, Mr. Speaker, for my Republican colleagues, for every American of good faith, is when is enough enough? How many sweetheart deals will Republicans refuse to condemn?
Time has expired.
The corruption must end, Mr. Speaker.
I think it's brazen corruption. I think it's terrible. I think it's totally wrong.
It's unbelievable that such a horrible person is not held accountable for anything he does. On top of all this corruption and crypto scamming, he has equipped his own army to practically attack his own citizens and kidnap children and adults and send them all over the world. And he and his Groonies' open racism is truly shocking, offensive, and so fucking sickening. And there are a million other things. But the fact that these combined or alone are not enough to remove him from the White House is just fucking bizarre. And at least it begs the question, what the fuck is enough?
The wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Somalia, which is barely a country, you know, they have no anything. They just run around killing each other. Third world migration, including from hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti, Somalia. I didn't say all you did.